Okay, good morning everyone. We're out here at Red Pine Lake this morning. I wanted to start at a different place than I normally do today. So we're still close to the Opiongo River. I got my helmet off right now because right off the bat, the first time I hit this GoPro Hero 8, it didn't turn on, but then I managed to get it going, did a reset on it, so we got going. So we're going to hit the trail here in just a minute. I'm going to get over by Spectacle Lake Lodge today and try and get down into Loon Lake. And if I can get down into Loon Lake, I'll try and get down into Bark Lake because they're right close. And then there's the other track over there I like to go down. It's called the Wolf Track. That goes into that really nice area I've been at a few times. You'll probably recognize it when I get over there. They're grading the road here today. So I just passed a big tractor there a little while ago. And I hope you can see this on film, but there's a really nice loon just 20 yards from me. Oh, I just dove. So yeah, this is Red Pine Lake. Really nice lake that I've been at. I pass almost every time. I've been at a hunt camp that's just over there along that shore over there. I might go into that today, but I'll tell you if I do that. So yeah, the lakes I'm going to go into is Loon Lake, Bark Lake. I'll be over on Fish Lake Mountain today, over by Spectacle Lake Lodge. And so that's the plan. We're going to hit the trail here in a minute. Okay, we're on the trail heading down to Minnow Lake now. This is the first time through here this year. We're almost at Minnow Lake. We'll go right along the shoreline here. It's so nice and muddy that like I've seen moose tracks, but I haven't seen any bear tracks yet, or wolf tracks. It's not up here, it's not too much further ahead where I saw that where the bear ran across in front of me a few years ago. Like I mean 10 feet in front of me. I thought I saw a moose over there, but it's just the way the log is laying across the swamp there. Oh, I want to see a moose. I'm not lying to you, there's hundreds of moose out here. You just never get to see them very often. But they're here. just going along nice and slow. This is one of my favorite sections of trail right here. I like because the kind of the swampy rivers to the left, and it's just you get that feeling that you're deep in the woods here, and we are. If I still have time, I'm going to try and get over to the north shore of the Opionga River and go into Monk's Hood Lake. That's a nice lake. Very remote. I'm not too optimistic about the chances of getting down into Loon Lake. It's a pretty, I mean, it's just not used very much, that trail. It's very early in the season. There probably hasn't been many people down there, so with all the trees that have been down, I mean, maybe nobody's been down there yet this year. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. Okay, we're almost at the far end of Minnow Lake here now. So if I went on that trail, that would take me down to where Leatherface's hunt camp is. That's down there about 10 kilometers. I'll go in there another time. Won't make it over there today. That's good. This was all washed out here last year. I think I only came through here 1 or 2 times all last year. This was all washed out, and it was actually getting pretty deep. So they fixed it. That's good. That's our hard-earned trail pass dollars going to work. We do have to buy passes for riding here. So I'm part of the excuse me. I'm part of the Renfrew ATV club. Like I don't participate like any of the group events or anything, but you know, technically I'm a member because I buy my my trail pass through them. So I'm back on the railbed right now, heading west. Barry's Bay is behind me, about 20 kilometers, and I'm heading this way towards Fish Lake Mountain. Okay, this is Burnett's Pond. It's just off the rail bed. I forgot about this little track, so we're just going to go in here and check out the campsite. Nice, Prentice Pond. Take a little break here. Forgot my coffee today in my thermos. So the lookout, Fish Lake Mountain, is just up in that direction right there. Spectacle Lake Lodge right over there, about probably 2 kilometers. Don't see any loons here right now or anything else. Okay, quick break and then we'll continue on up to the mountain. Okay, we're just about 100 meters from Fish Lake Mountain Lookout. The back way this time. There we go. Now I'm going to explain something here. I know I've explained it before, but I'll do it again. Okay, I solved the mystery of why this place is called Fish Lake Mountain. I kept saying all the time that there's no fish or no lake around here called Fish Lake Mountain. Well, there is, and it's just over here, about half a kilometer or a kilometer or so. It's a small little lake, and you know, I was looking on my map all the time looking for a lake called Fish Lake Mountain, and it's a small lake, and there's other lakes in the area that are unnamed. So I didn't have my, you know, I use Garmin Basecamp and backwards map books for my topographic software, and I just didn't have it zoomed in enough for the name on that lake to show up. So there is a lake over there, just a small lake called Fish Lake, and that's why this place is called Fish Lake Mountain. So that solves that mystery. I was always wondering about that. I couldn't figure that out. So when I go down here, off of here, I'm going to head over to Spectacle Lake Lodge, just over here, about a couple of kilometers, and then we'll head down into Loon Lake, and hopefully I can get down in there. I got my, you know, if there's just small stuff down, I should be able to hack through it with my axe or my saw, but anything big, I won't be able to get in there. Okay, we're on our way to Loon Lake now, and we're just going to go to a lookout at the end of Spectacle Lake before we go down into Loon Lake. So I'm right at the end, right at the southern tip of Spectacle Lake here, and there's this little scenic spot that's pretty nice. I always stop here when I'm down in this area. That's Spectacle Lake, looking north. The lodge is up there. Spectacle Lake's not all that big. It's probably, I don't know, a kilometer and a half right up through that chute. We'll take a quick break here and then we'll carry on. Okay, I just had to do another reset on my Hero 8 here. And what you have to do with a reset, you have to take it off and you have to press the on button and the record button at the same time. You hold that for about 20 seconds and that seems to reset it, and then it turns on and then you can start recording normal again. And it just seems to randomly do that. Anyway, we're recording, I think, anyway. So we're just coming up to the creek I was just talking to you about a minute ago. So there used to be a bridge here. There was always a bridge here. But then it basically just rotted away. And the boards were all still here, but they were full of nails. I used to throw a couple of boards, the old boards down and make, you know, the planks, and then we could go across it. But now it's good. Now there's all the old boards there. They're all full of nails. And you know, you don't need that bridge here anyway. You just drive across it. It actually gets pretty deep here at times. So they put that walking trail for people who are hiking down here. But anyway, for the ATVs, it's no problem at all now. Better like this. So unless there's trees down, I should be able to get into Loon Lake and hopefully Bark Lake. So that's the track there that goes down into Bark Lake, and I'll do that after when I come back out from Loon Lake. My favorite trail. It's about 3.5 kilometers long to get down here. I just love it because it's deep, dark in the woods. It's a nice rugged trail, and it goes to a beautiful small lake, Loon Lake. That's a foot trail there. That'll take you back over to Spectacle Lake Lodge. steep hill. Okay, we're almost at the lake. Probably a couple hundred, 200 or 300 meters to go. Okay, you can see the lake through the trees now. Really warming up now. I have to shed a couple of layers here. Down this way. It's kind of tricky down here. It doesn't show up on the camera, but it's really off camber here. Made it. No obstacles. Loon Lake. Got it all to ourselves. All these places I always have to myself. I never, very rarely do I ever see anybody out here on these rides. I mean, I come out most of the time through the week, what makes it even better for that. But even on the weekends, I come out here. I mean, when I was out here for a whole weekend with Steve and Terry in you know, in the middle of September, you know, prime riding season, that was on a Saturday and Sunday. And in those 2 days, we saw one couple on a UTV over by the old mill just off the rail bed. And any of these side trails, nobody. It's like, you know, I have run into people in places like deep dark in the woods, but it's pretty rare. Yeah, this is Loon Lake, small lake. Bark Lake is out this way. I'm going to go down into there next. Same type of trail going into it. I have to go back out the same way I came in, and then at that junction where I showed you, I have to take that, and that goes down into Bark Lake. And I can go into the wolf track in there too. Okay, quick break here and then we'll head back out. Okay, just swapped cameras here. My 8, I finally ran the battery dry on it, so it actually worked really good today, the Hero 8. I had to reset it a couple times, but now I know how to do that properly. It's really not a big deal. So I'm back to my GoPro Hero White that I've had 10 years now. So we're going to do the rest of the ride using that. So I'm just I'm not very far from Bark Lake now, but I can't get right down to the shore of Bark Lake because it's the same thing as the Madawaska River. When I go down there south of Quadville, there's a provincial park that borders the shoreline of it, and it's called Bell Bay Provincial Park. So it's one of those ones, there's nobody, like, it's not enforced or anything, but there's a sign, you know, no ATVs. It's like the honor system, you can't go down there. So, you know, I can't do it. But there is a trail, not too far ahead. I've been in there before. I call it the Wolf Track, and it goes over to a really nice area. So we're going to go in there. I'm going to see, I forget how close I can get to Bark Lake. If I can get, you know, within 100 or 200 meters from it, I'll just walk down there. But I don't think I can get that close. I think it's more like 300 or 400 yards back from it. So anyway, we're gonna go on ahead here, and we're gonna go into the Wolf Lake place, or the Wolf Track first. The block flies are out. Deep dark woods, man. Almost at the Wolf Track junction. So yeah, if I kept going down there, I'd hit Bark Lake. I'm going to go in here first. This is what I call the Wolf Track. Because it goes over through a small lake. I think the lake's called Wolf Lake or something. I'll have to check it when I get over there. This is nice. I haven't been in here for a couple of years. Gets really tight in here, eh? It's a gorgeous spot though. I don't think too many people come in here. Yeah, you can't basically go any farther than this, even though you could. Like we're not very far from Loon Lake. I mean, Loon Lake is over there, probably just a few hundred meters. Keep going through there, but you'd have to hike over there. We'll walk around in here. Oh, you know what? I just noticed the lid is off my storage here. So yeah, this is I'll have to look it up in a minute and see what lake that's called, if it even has a name. It's really small. We'll go over here and check it out. It's like the size of Loon Lake. I think this is called Wolf Pond or something. And the beavers have been busy doing that. That's like 4 feet higher than like this level, and then you got that level is about 4 feet difference. That's major construction. Just walk up along the shoreline here a bit. You never know what you're going to see. It's really in the boonies, man. Look at the way that tree's bent. Wow. Come on, moose. I want to see a moose. Like there, I think that's a moose. Where a moose is stepped right there. It's really depressed and looks like the perfect size. Somebody had a little campfire here or something. Nice spot. Yeah, this is bigger than Loon Lake. I'll have to look this one, see what name this is. I think it's called Wolf Pond. Okay, we'll head back over to the ATV and hoping to get lost. Going back. Run into a xenomorph out here. You ever seen one of those? They're nasty. Here, I'll show you a video of one of those. And over here, there's a big rock. I'm actually, like, I'm really high up here. You don't get the sense of it when you're in the woods there, but like I'm really high here. There's a big, huge valley down here. And just by looking at the contours on the map, you get an idea how high you are. But I'm still surrounded by hills. Like I look out here, and those hills are like still 45-degree angle higher than I am. I hear water over here pouring. Oh, it's just it's just going through the beaver down there. But there's some kind of a hiking trail, because like I said, the Loon Lake is like just, it's really close to where it was like half an hour ago. But you can't do it by ATV. You'd have to hike it, because there's no link I can see. Okay guys, I'm going to end this video right now. I looked at my watch and it's later than I thought it was. I just had something to eat and I'm choking on it. I looked at my watch, it's later than I thought it was. So I'm not going to go into Bark Lake today. Excuse me. I'm going to head back. So I'm going to end the ride right now. We'll do Bark Lake another time. And the other factor is the black flies are just swarming me right now. They're really getting thick here. And that's going to be a factor on future rides now until for the next month. If I get a cool, damp day, I'll come out, but we'll play it by ear. So I'm not going to say for sure when I'm going to ride again next. I want to get a bunch of mileage in on the motorcycles too. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I'll probably put some kind of a map up right after I finish talking here, and just kind of do a little bit of a summary. So have a good day, and everybody I just ate something, I'm choking on it. Have a good day everybody, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next ride.